You're watching EXP Experience Together.
Hello again. Cleric, can I help you?
Did you hear about the tea shop?
Yes, of course. Pretty hard to miss when flying past Tolstad.
What's your take?
It blew up. Not sure what else you want to hear.
Why do you think it blew up?
Honestly, haven't seen a blast zone like that since the Coast War.
Also known as Jor's Realm. It is a strip of land divided into 8 bands. The further inland you go, the closer you get to the infinite wastes. It is theorized to be a ring or a half sphere due to the bend of the horizon.
And you didn't hear this from me, but
the little fellow is helping you out of self-interest. Surely, be careful.
the scorch marks looks like those from a fireball, but not the kind you get from a trigger-happy pit fiend. We're talking high-level wizard stuff.
Pit fiends are known to cast 3rd level fireballs at will.
Be careful, cleric. Powerful forces are at work here. Thinking about it for a few more seconds makes it clear to me that it's all a big cover-up. Wouldn't it be the first time the city's trained spellcaster goes a little off the hinges?
There is corruption in every system, even in the great city of Norvik. You must root out that corruption, cleanse the city.
Other than that, not to be self-incriminating or anything, but could be a fiend or an elemental. I mean, Waterlane has shipments from the Cargamesh every other month. Maybe a fire element slipped through? Who knows?
Can't be a cover-up. The city is honorable.
You're talking to the author of a many-a-city deal. Trust me, honor is a rare trait among bureaucrats. But I'd suggest having a chat with an owner of the owner of the tea shop. Who knows that feathers were who knows what feathers were ruffled? Eh?
He gives you an ominous chuckle. I have some questions about a PPG.
A permission of public gathering? Yeah, I think I know what you're getting at.
He throws a little look over his shoulder. He is aware of the dwarves' plight. He finds the dwarves as annoying as you do. What would you look for if you're investigating a PPG?
Wording. Legalists can be pretty complicated, and a good barrister could twist that stuff into oblivion. Other than that, I check the basis, name, spelling, dates. A single lithographic error can cause a landslide of trouble. I know from experience.
That's all about PPGs.
I'm getting hungry. Should get a snack soon. He stares off into the distance. Oh, you were saying?
Are you a barrister? A tiny barrister?
No, I have no legal position within this city. I'm just fairly knowledgeable in the Magistrate's Code.
Magistrate, the highest government position beyond the Lord Patriarch. Chosen to rule a district in Norvik for about 10 to 12 years, depending on their bloodline. So he works for the city. Ask him for details. He shows you a foul grin. So what type of work do you do?
If you love what you do, you will never work a day in your life.
So what do you do?
Me? I do scribbing most days, got some connections with the palace, and believe me, phew, that's gotten me through some tough times. See, whenever some rich asshole needs a legal draft in a hurry, who do they send for? The guy with the wings, that's who.
Honorable. Always on call, huh?
For sure, but I get around quick.
What are you voting in the upcoming election?
What am I voting for? Same as you! The good guys.
And that means?
The city, duh! The elites are quite literally feeding my trove at this point, and you think I'd vote for someone to topple them?
Voting in self-interest, as anyone reasonable would do. Wise choice.
Gotta vote for the little guy, eh?
What a nice guy.
Anyway, you wanted something else?
What's it like being a little red guy?
You want an honest answer? Or the one I tell my clients?
Honest.
Okay, let me put it to you like this. It fucking sucks donkey shit. Do you know what it takes to get a promotion these days?
No.
We're talking decades of servitude to some sadistic fuck that wants to return to Gorgon's greatness or some shit like that. And then after risking your life and humiliating yourself, there's a chance a fucking guy will put in the effort of promoting you. And if you're unlucky, you'll turn into a freaking bug. Or worse, something without wings.
Tell me about these promotions.
Sorry, forgot not everyone knows how devil can work. Let's put it like this. Devils have a ranking system. Some are lower, some are higher. Only way to get higher in this metamorph into a more powerful creature is to be promoted by someone with a higher rank. But hey, could be worse. Could be a demon.
Demons are horrible, chaotic creatures that live by the rule of a complete mediocrity, which would be amazing if it wasn't for their complete ineptitude at civilization building. I'm done. I think I've asked everything I wanted to. He throws up his...
It's over by the gods.
Can you give me free legal advice?
Oh yes, I'd gladly assist a member of the Earth Guard any day. Just ask.
Yeah, never mind. Citizen? That was a bust. I've been finding a lot of incense lately. The runes fill your senses as you approach. At the center you see his red eyes watching over you, yet the color is faded. This monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. Old things are still around, huh? A remnant of blindness and decay. It is a shrine to your god. Protect it. The shrine towers over you. You feel small. I suppose you must first prepare them at shrines. Prepared spells can be casted when the cleric has a reason to do so, either in or out of dialogues. Each cast spends one spell slot of the corresponding level. Shard of Jor. Overgrown ancient sort of interesting. On the ledge overlooking the garden, you spot a black cat. Calm as can be, and it doesn't even care that you stomp up next to it. A proud beast, treat it with respect, and it shall treat you the same. Greetings, who might you be? The cat lifts its head up, its dark eyes squint at you for a second, sniffs the air, and then ignores you once again. It knows more than it lets on. If you wish to hold a proper conversation with this magnificent creature, you need to first find this first level spell, Speak with Animals. You reach toward the cat's head, it meets your palm and nuzzles up against it. Yes! Glorious! It appears to have enjoyed the pet. Enjoy your day, citizen. Where is she? The dwarven girl gazes around the halfway bridge before her eyes land on you. She says nothing for a while, just staring at you, no real reaction on her face. Hi, I'm the cleric. She looks around, clearly nervous. The path of being a cleric is becoming even more familiar. Gain 15 XP. You're worrying her. By your presence alone. I'm waiting for a friend, but she hasn't shown up yet. A damsel? In an arguable state of distress. I'm getting worried. I can help with that. Oh, okay. She fidgets with her hands and clears her throat. This girl's neurotic and introverted. That's a mean way of phrasing it. But it is true, her body language reveals all too much. She has glasses, she wears a green coat. She's a human, but not that much taller than me. We were supposed to meet up here, but she hasn't shown up yet. I'll go look for your friend with the glasses. Thanks! I don't spend much time on Tolstad alone, so I'm a bit lost. So thanks. I'll go look. Oh. Okay. Handful of bicycles are stationed at the local rack. Bike racks are stationed in many places around the city, usually in locals with lots of stairs. There's a stillness here, an uncommon sight at the heart of the city. This particular bike is yours. Hainlock, you lean in and take a closer look. Rusty chain seems brittle but wrapped so hard around the tire that it would be annoying to get off, even if you had the key. Why would you wrap it like this? Good. No one will take your bike. Wait, this is my bike? Yes, you fool! Keep up! Sure is. Best way to travel in Norvik, except, of course, on this godforsaken island fortress. Where's the key? Not here. Could getting the key be a quest? Does sound like a quest you would get. Find the missing key. The mystery of the bike key. Something like that would be perfect. No quests to be found here, just sadness. Damn. The key is probably at the bottom of the river, along with the rest of your dignity. That would have been cool. Sleeping. For service, come back after midnight-ish. Whoa. Is this the tea shop? The tea shop. Name of the tea shop is ineligible. Mist, scorch marks, and cracked masonry. You approach a doorway. There are several planks blocking the passage. The tea shop. Take a peek inside. Powerful force left these marks. Rip these planks aside. Let's get to work. Fastened with several nails, you also see a paper. At the top of it, it reads with bold lettering, City Notice. No trespassing. Guess I should rip these planks off? Yes. Go for it. These wooden beams cannot hold you back. Before you do, just try touching them. As you do, subtle ripples of blue energy appear around your gloved hand. It is sealed. As you move away your hand, the faint aura shimmers in dark translucent blue and then fades away. Just standing near the door makes it clear that there is a locking spell cast on it. Standard procedure for a crime scene. Rude to lock people out. Crime scene should be public viewing. Remember that you are here on behalf of the goblins. You still have not spoken with their chieftain. To complete this quest, you should probably do that first. Yeah. I'll go find the chieftain first. Now finding her. That is the issue. I'm hoping she's at least nearby. Just a roaming around lobster. Resistance note. Piece of paper stuck in between the roof tiles. A handwritten note entitled Important Notice. To the Resistance members of Tolstad. That sounds like a good organization. What are they resisting? Evil, surely. Tonight's ting is cancelled. Meet up tonight on Waterlane instead. It is time to stop the chant. Signed by R. When is this meeting? This evening, it seems. Tonight should mean something between 19 and midnight or something. Right, interesting. Very. You should support these youngsters. Support is crazy. You glance at the ladder. What kind of man, no, what kind of human cannot climb a simple ladder of 20 short feet? I don't know why I need to go down there. Oh, there was something there. Let's see. You swipe in a hand, and it doesn't seem to do anything. It's stuck. What? Yeah, this is. Oh! Your fingers! God be damned! Oh. Hold up, the pain blinds you, but you feel it. The fall. Ah! Ah! Well, you're alive. Somehow. That was fucking awful. But it was close. Your greed is sickening. The giant clock. Wow. I need to find something. Oh, thank God. Oh. Oh, I'm pretty sure I lost a finger, but still. Oh my God. Ah. I should have took the stairs. Or the ladder. Wow. Oh God. Oh, it's a big lobster. Oh, a crab. One of the greatest of the Ascani creatures. The Norvikian river crab. Official name, Tornia crawler. Just looks shimmy. Don't pet the crab. You make your choice and keep your fingers to yourself. Crab seems indifferent. It is an animal. Thought it needed help or something. God. Conquest by the river, by the land, by the heart. You approach the shrine. Ah, and yes, this little figurine does not count as a shrine. Staring at the chisel monument, you focus your mind, you take a deep breath and begin your prayer. And tranquility. Wait, the tea shop. A birdfolk on the run. Birdfolk on the run. His shop is in ruins. What sort of business did he conduct there? You let your mind go through the basics of what you know. The tea shop was destroyed in the middle of the day. Minor injuries were reported. Your goal is to enter the tea shop and investigate it properly. That's it. You do so. Oost is standing there at a street corner. Behind him, a large crate of milk bottles. Cleric, leave! Be gone! Got more important things to do. The Ascanian Reeds Training Company, with that signature Freestrider logo. I might need to go there. Heads down into the bustling docks. This Waterlane, Tornia, the first of the river guilds. It says Celine. It's propaganda. I don't think there's a map, is there? No. The girl looks across the chasm. She's pretending to not look at you. A noble woman. It's a pretty expensive dress. What is she doing down here? She slowly turns her head toward you. What? Why were you looking at me? I wasn't! How rude. Cool. You're very rude. Sure, now go away! I want to ask some personal questions, but I have a feeling you won't respond in any meaningful way. Smart! Can you go now? What do you know about the tea shop, mysterious woman? It exploded! Why do you say that? Have you seen it? I get the feeling you don't want to talk about it. Don't have anything to say. That's all for now. Thank you, citizen. It's probably too trusting, but still. Wasn't much I was gonna learn there if she didn't wanna even talk in the first place. Dormitory. Fuck off, human! Alright. That was rude, but it's fine. People don't respect the cleric. It's almost intact, endlessly rising pillar. Centerpiece of Norvik. The marking on the door says Simi, son of Struckback. I'm assuming these are all houses. No. God, what's a stern look on his face? Yeah. This is not going to yield me any results in the current quest. Least that I know of right now. I'm not going to be able to learn anything. I best just get a move on and head elsewhere. My best bet is probably go see what the Free Striders are talking about. I don't have enough connections down there with the goblins to really learn anything. This moment. It's closed for the day. Oh. Wait, what? It's the Free Striders, right? Oh my god. I'm not even going to be able to learn anything there. I'm going to see if I can go down to Waterlane. Okay, guess I can. Tune in anti-magic messaging. Free Striderism comes with great branding. Officers, no. New Griffin. Free trade. Scunny Reed's Trading Company. Seems like it's shut for the day. Everything's closed for the day, it seems. Think it's getting closer toward night. I didn't find that girl either. I was looking for her. Oh, I had forgotten I fell down this way. And that's how I got down here. Wooden door blocks your path. Oh, it's locked. God damn. You throw yourself against the door. Again and again. But it holds firm. Shoulder aches. I don't have enough dexterity. I needed that door to open. You glance at the ladder. What kind of man, no, what kind of human cannot climb a simple ladder for 20 short feet? Oh my god. Please climb this ladder. Thank. Oh god. Taking a confident step onto the ladder, you begin your climb. You close your eyes, and as you do so, in order to fully immerse yourself in the experience of changing elevation, you are afraid. It is very hot. Yet your body remains calm. But within a moment, you are at the top of the ladder. Yeah, I'm out of this place. This place almost got me killed. Well, I actually think I did go down a bit. I'm too full. Wow, so I can't just stuff my face to heal. It's good to know. The rising pillar of Norvik. He's close by.
Huh?
Hello there, sir. You a postie?
Do you have time to answer some questions?
Questions? About what?
Cleric questions.
Okay. Not too much traffic lately, so sure. If my boss shows up, you gotta buy something though. Oh, so you are a postie. Quickly shammers out something else like the hands over there. Sorry, I mean. Good choice. Most people choose the post these days. What do you know about the tea shop? Except that it exploded? That part's pretty obvious, so yes. I was here, you know, saw it with my own two eyes. Look over your shoulder towards the tea shop across the street. I heard it too, definitely heard it. How loud was it? Super loud! And shaky too, I almost fell over. Walk me through it. Okay, I set up the kiosk at dawn. By noon, the morning rush had calmed down, and I remembered the bike rack was full. Waterlane workers mostly commute on the new bridge in Floatia, but the halfway bridge does seem like a fair share of bikers every day and night. But by noon, it was pretty dead, which is great. Less work for me. So, no dead in the streets? That too, sure. I hid in the back though, thought it was a, you know, attack? Implying political motivation. Did you see anyone suspicious? Not really. Just normal types. A goblin was arguing with a human by the temple, just some mild shouting about some business thing. Otherwise, pretty dead around noon here usually. Anything else you noticed? Yeah, sure, I did see Mr. Drummer. He's the owner of the tea shop, former tea shop. Usually the tea shop opens in the afternoon on work days. So it's not weird to see him walking about all day. Chatty fellow, buys a lot of newspapers. Where was he going? Don't know. Saw him leaving the tea shop right before noon. Right before noon? Yeah. Right before the massive explosion occurred? When you put it like that... Look, I don't know where Mr. Drummer is, or where he went. Just saw him rushing down the stairs, guessing he was headed for Waterlane like everyone does. What about the fire? I felt the heat, even all the way over here. It was like... really weird fire, then... Weird. Gone in an instant. Weird fire. Yeah, it was like... Look, it's gonna sound really weird. Say it, kid. It was blue. Blue fire indicates extreme temperatures. Only for a split second. When I looked again, the whole building was on fire, but it was normal looking fire. So I might have just imagined it. Did the fire speak to you? Like a conversation? No, like a divine message or something. I don't know what that would be like. What can you tell me about this owner of the tea shop? Mr. Drummer? A customer? Seems nice enough to be for bird folk. I've heard he hangs around the Sphinx a lot, and that he's got connections with all sorts of folks. All sorts of folks. Politically, Asgard uses the tea shop a lot, and I've seen some buddies involved in that scene. Did anyone else enter or leave the tea shop? No, just Mr. Drummer. It was a boring day, so I pretty much just people watched all morning. Mr. Drummer was the only one I saw leaving the tea shop all day. Well, until the explosion. Did Drummer act strange when he left? Just in a hurry, maybe.
Saw him shuffle toward the stairs to the circle square, probably heading down to the Waterlane. Why Waterlane? It's the only place to go. Either that or the Goblin Garden or the city below. I don't think Mr. Drummer is a city below type of bird. And no one else entered all morning? Not a soul. Usually not too many people there in the morning. Or forenoon, really. Forenoon. That's a good word. I like that. People should say that more often. I feel very Norvikian. Yeah? I saw it in the Asgale newspaper once. They like using dwarvish words like that. Though, my brother doesn't want me reading those copper papers. I see. That kid nods along. Oh. Yeah? Did you see him enter? Actually no. I never saw him enter that morning, so I guess he must have slept there or entered before dawn. Sure you saw him? Absolutely, no doubt. He went downstairs to the Pillars Crossing, that's all I saw. He's trying his best to remember. I've been going over it in my head. Pretty, shocking stuff. He's just a kid, shouldn't have to deal with such terrible things. He's strong, he should take pride in that. That's all about the tea shop. Hold on. Yeah? Can I ask you a favor? Anything, young man? You're the future of this city. I've heard there's some trouble down in the Waterlane tonight. Please go and make sure that nothing happens. I'll do it if I can. Please? Say Waterlane? Oh, great. A dozen dwarves and an orc walk into a tavern. The orc turns into the tavern keep and says, "Hey, give me a large one." The tavern keep says, "Please don't turn this into a joke. These are real people you're talking about. What's going on here?" Let me continue. So the dwarves go, "The dwarves have struggled as a minority for decades. They deserve respect, nothing less." No, really, what's going on? You're divided, but the truth will be achieved. Whatever. Look, the gist of the story is, the orc is hard at work improving this shitty little city. The dwarves are annoying and stupid. Got it? You believe for a second the orc wants the city to improve? No, you've seen too much to ever believe such a lie. Some kind of debate, huh? Kind way to put it. The revolutionary free striders will bring freedom, democracy, and riches to Norvik. Last part being the most potent. Let us focus on those points, one at a time. Oh, come on. Freedom. Freedom Striders' rule would entail joining the Free City Alliance. Local politics will be forced entirely upon serving the core cities and reeds, and the interest of the trade company. Democracy. They do like that, but they are really corrupt also. Ridiculous. Riches. They might bring a lot of money into the city, but it isn't always going to the factory owners it's always going to the factory owners and already rich folks. Yeah, because they actually work. This is silly. Without free striders, you would probably be a farmer. Who the fuck wants to be a farmer? Farming is good, healthy work. Don't change the subject. Feel like I should make a decision here. Yes, you must retain the spirit of the Asgalian Revolution. To complete your quest branch, you can allow it to take root in your mind. When doing this, you must make a choice between available feats. Take a deep breath and stand up against the ever-growing wave of capitalism. You should choose the Asgalian spirit and speech. With this feat, you restore 1 hit point every hour that passes. Greed ain't all that bad. To be able to unlock a better life for yourself, who wouldn't want that? You should choose money talks. This feat, you gain 50% more crowns on pickup. Asgalian spirit and speech. You've chosen well. True harmony comes from being in tune with your fellow folk. The Dwarven way is the good way. The egalitarian way. Feel like you've resolved some conflict in the world.